Six Ages Gaming is brought to you by GamersGauntlet.net. Check them out for all your singles, sealed product, and playmats.
Alright guys, welcome to another Six Ages Gaming Duel series. I'm joined by Darryl today, who's going to be playing the Kaguya list. So shout out to Jared, he got first place in the ARG Circuit series event with us. Or sorry, they split top 4, he was first seed, call what you will. I'm going to say first place. And I'm just playing the Fairy Reflect aggro shenanigans. And my phone's super dead, so hopefully we can get through these quick. At 6, yeah. I'll be on the play.
So whoever made this deck, you'll have to forgive me if I just misplay the crap out of it.
Yeah, shout out to Darryl for just being a troop and being like, hey, I've never seen any of these cards, or most of these cards before, but I'm going to play this deck. So the joke about this deck is that it doesn't have that many light drops, and my entire hand is light drops. These two are fine, and I don't really care to see these unless I know my opponent's on burn or something, so I'm going to throw away 3.
So you 100% don't want these in your opening hand. I know that.
Seems bad.
I know that at least. I don't know if this deck plays Regalia or not, but I'm going to hang on to this because even if he doesn't play Regalia, it's still a 5/5 body. So I'm going to pitch these two. I'm keeping this one, like it's a Regalia I don't ever want to actually see, but I know the stone base has Ruler's Morias in it, so I need something.
And it's pretty important to hit them, it turns out.
Drops here. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's mediocrely better, I guess.
And I drew one of my one-ofs, so I immediately know that I'm going to filter and put that card at the bottom.
Roll with the fire rat.
So we're starting off with light, which is fine. We're going to play our Moonbreeze Fairy, which is our Anthem Fairy, and say go.
We're going to play Regalia before we call Stone, because, you know.
Pro plays. Ruler's Memoria, right on time.
Not good. That was it. That was a big finish.
Alright. Draw. Another not so great card. Tap call Stone here. Ooh, that breaks our heart a little bit.
I died on the inside.
Actually, yeah. We are going to play this before comment because I want to use the pump effect too. Play this. Yep, so this shuts off us being able to pump on either turn, but we'll pay the extra will for it.
Yeah, this card's really good against decks like this that want to play out on turn all the time.
Our hand is interesting. Like, the extra 5 damage seems great, but I don't like some of the cards in our hand, so we're going to filter. That is super awkward. We're going to put that to the bottom. It was actually another Moonbreeze Fairy, which is great, but you only need one of them for their pump effects. So then we'll just swing for 3.
I'll take it.
Go ahead.
Oh, I love that card so much. I mean, Cosmore has no idea what I did there.
I actually don't, actually.
Kind of have a decision to make. Like, I don't ever actually like doing this with no awakening, but since I have one in my hand, I'm gonna kill one of his guys.
Yep, that's fine. All set? Draw.
This is one of my favorite cards in this game, and I have no idea why. I have a low fairy with a little magic on it.
Because the card's good. Alright, we're not going to see any of our fairies Memoria. It's +3 or +3. Yeah, it's not +3/+3. Well, this definitely makes our hand a bit more interesting.
I just unsleeved my Grim deck, and it made me sad seeing all these sweet fairy tales that I can't play anymore.
Alright, we're going to go for a more controlling option. So we're going to play this, which lets us tap down stuff later, but we're keeping a will open for Shining Strike just so we don't get revenge swung into.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Filter, because I forgot to filter. That's going to go at the bottom anyways.
Yep. That pump's like super relevant.
And then we'll go to attack for 5, take him down to 32.
Yep.
And we'll say pass.
It's not exactly the greatest card in the world right now.
I should have done that before you untapped. I haven't paid attention. I said to myself I'm going to do it before you untaps, and now I'm not even. Oops.
Oh, man. That Heavenly Garden's not great. Gives him +2/+2?
Yeah, so it's a 5/4. So kids, don't be like me and not play this during his draw after recovery.
I mean, probably a trap. But no, I intend to attack you.
Okay. I would like to move to. I'd like to move to combat.
Move to combat.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to Shining Strike it to tap it down. Tap it to draw a card. And again, this is the play that I was saying. If I was smart, I would have done this before you untap, just so I don't get wall winded. Then we'll draw.
Wasn't aware that we could use magic terms and stuff. Move to
Shh. It's okay. Trigger.
Hey, look at the bright side with all these moon stones. We can't call it Abzan anymore.
That's true. We gotta think of new fun names. All right. Anything else?
No.
You're just gonna leave all that will open. It's a bummer.
Hey, where's like a play counterspell or something?
Untap. Usually I like to flip at this turn, but not hitting any of our fairies Memoria turns out feels really bad. So we're gonna call a stone.
Forever
I shuffled
punished.
this, right? I shuffled?
Forever punished.
Well, this is just asking for a counter spell, but we're gonna try to play it anyways because we can play around Wall Away, but we can't beat a seal.
You got it, John.
Oh, this resolves? Yeah, they get pumped.
We've done it.
I will. Or actually, it's a 6/6. So the thing I hate about this deck is all the math. So it's getting +4/+4, so it's a 7/6. So I can turn off your matchsticks if I use my pump. We're gonna do that, I guess. We're gonna pump this and kill your matchstick girl.
She's dead.
And we will say go. It was actually really hard between choosing to recover this at the end of priority so I could get two things into play or just killing his matchstick girl. Like, based on what's in my hand, I probably should have just went for it, but we made a noobs.
I'm actually reading this card. I've never actually played with Kaguya,
So deal with it.
so call me bad if you will, it's fine. Never regret nothing. I'm gonna call stone, I hope we don't get punished. We didn't.
Turns out, it's good.
Man, I hate Vivian so much.
She's good.
I
She
just-
lets me pump them all +200/+200 more.
I just hate that card.
This is good.
It's pretty good.
Is this good? If so, why?
I mean, I'm gonna play this guy.
Oh, that's a bit annoying. So I have some options. I could cheat a fairy into play to see what I get off of it, or like both of these are important, so I want to get rid of one of these. So it's probably gonna be the water sprite to sacrifice itself. So I'm gonna respond to his enter effect. Put a water sprite into play. The water sprite's gonna reveal the top card. If it's a fairy, I get to draw it. I get to draw it. Doesn't do a whole lot for me, and then I will. This is the deadest. Draw.
So it doesn't feel good doing that, but like, you have to do it. You just have to keep the fairies under control.
And then we're gonna Shining Strike his Lucifer just so he can get through some damage. Draw. All right, all the Black Moon fairies. And turns out this doesn't do anything against his Lucifer, which feels bad for us, but this hand is all the bad feels. So 700, I could boost it to 900 and prevent the damage. Okay. Is that lethal next turn? It's lethal next turn if you don't have a counterspell. Yeah, that's sure. It feels our hand is really awkward because oh sorry, she's gonna do the
Untap at the end of your turn.
untap shenanigans. Judgment. We're gonna pay 3 for an Elaine with Awakening.
Sure.
When she comes into play at the Awakening, I have to search my deck for Protection of Fairies and put it into play. Or into my hand, it's gonna go to play for free.
We're just doing this thing.
Yeah, we're basically just doing this. So shield trigger, so they all get +200/+200. And Elaine gives them +200 attack. The thing is, can I put on this and still survive? So 2, 4, 6. So it's only 8. Yeah, so I have to put it on Vivian, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, which is fine. It's the one I want to protect anyway. So that's going to kill your Lucifer.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 900 at you. Because the pump, all these pumps basically. And we'll say go. And this way, during our turn, we can leave this up to get our +200/+200 from our Moon Breeze Fairy.
I'm gonna lie, I just think we're super dead.
And this is untapped.
Probably just super dead.
That's the plan.
Mine's dead on board.
You're dead to a tutor.
Oh, you just get the sprint.
Yeah, I get the Order of the Sacred Queen for those that are... Yeah, that's the name of the card of it.
What is it?
It gives them all +4/+4 and it taps down a flyer.
Call stone and... Play this.
Yep.
Pass.
Alright, so we are going to tutor.
Okay.
Tutor, flip back, list to 1. Wherever it is. Those 1-ofs.
I mean, we're trying to live a turn. Maybe we can turn the corner here.
Cut.
Very good.
Draw. So in my draw, before we recover, we're going to cheat a fairy into play. It's going to be a Flame Sprite.
Okay.
They all have trigger. Use her effect, so they all get... We'll just keep this as a +200 count. Use her effect. Anything before I untap.
No.
Alright. So our reflect isn't going to do anything here, so we're just going to tap to try to call a stone and see if we can get a Fairy's Memoria. The answer is no.
Apparently not.
So we have 2. Actually, this does... It gives me +400 either way. So we're just going to jam this Order of the Sacred Queen. It gives them all +400/+400 and taps this down. Yep.
Oh, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to awaken it.
Yep. No, nothing I can really do there anyways. And I already pumped, so nothing else I can really do. And then we're just going to try to calculate the damage and see if this is...
4, 6. Yeah, I'm just going to do it.
So, 2, 4, 6, 8. So they all get +800/+800 attack, so... Whoop! 8, 16, 24, 32 without counting the rest of it.
Yeah, I was trying to hang on for the Izanagi.
Oh, that would have been spice.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good. But like, maybe I should have played the Elf instead of playing the Lucifer, so I could hit it earlier, but I don't know.
I mean, those tempo plays with Shining Strike, though.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, so truth be told, I didn't know that card actually just draws a card regardless. I thought it was like, if you have Kaguya, that's when you get to draw the card. And then someone pointed out to me, like, no, the difference is that you get to tap a J ruler. I'm like, oh, this card's actually insane.
Yeah, neat. Turns out cantrips, they're pretty good.
So hopefully this game I'll see some Fairies Memoria, because I ended my game with 2 Flame Sprites in hand and 2 Black Moon Fairies, whatever they're called. We don't have any sideboard. Well, Darryl has a sideboard. I don't, I guess I should say.
I don't even know.
This list was the Italy list with a few changes, and I didn't really agree with what was in their sideboard. It basically just changes to a mid-range deck, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. So we're just going to play a few more game ones, alternate, and go from there. But we'll have a full...
I mean, like, the Disperse is probably useful. I don't know, even then, like, it's just not even that good, really.
I mean, if you bounce it Indian, that's fine, because that's a huge investment, but... Outside of that, yeah, not sure.
Outside of that, it just feels bad. You're just going to replay it and double buff your team.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
I get to buff all the things.
So I imagine, like, this deck probably wants to hit Apollo, and I never did. So that was probably... I didn't really...
I hear that's a good card.
I didn't see too many Awakening cards. The one that I did see, it just didn't matter, because I wasn't going to awaken it. Alright, I'm going to take the play this time.
Alright, so again, our hand is kind of awful. I'm tempted to keep the Heavenly Guardian. Like, we want a 1-drop, but the rest is kind of questionable. Like, this can be fine against, like, the more darkness-based decks, but in this one, it doesn't really do a whole lot.
So considering what I saw last game, like, this hand's pretty good. I mean, I'm still going to ship this, because I don't want these in my opening hand. Like, I'm keeping this because I saw the Heavenly Garden. You keep this just because it's great, and like these two, you keep this just because of what it does, and this one is good to slow down early aggression. So I don't hate any of these cards except for this one, so we're gonna ship this one. Draw another card that I would want to see.
And then you're on the play.
So we're gonna play the bow. Jam the Apollo. Oh wait, no, hold on, I can do that because I can. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, we saw we saw the plays. Yep.
We've done it.
We're gonna filter because we saw that one of in our hand again. So I don't care what my card is. I'm just gonna replace it with something. We are going to play and reveal a water sprite.
You gotta do.
Is it good? Yeah. All right. Comes into play. Reveal top deck. I get to draw a fairy. Say go.
That's pretty good. I hate it. Also.
Oof.
We can do from my library.
Yeah, that's a thing.
So this is kind of why you want to hit Apollo, so you can do these things. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely pitch one. Or your sprite there.
Feels bad.
Back when I used to play Grim, this was like my favorite thing to do, and like this interaction here makes me like ecstatic because we didn't have a.
Turns out that's like just a really good turn 2 play. I feel really bad now.
So I'm gonna pitch one at him. Pass my turn. Like, I mean, in a perfect world, I have one more mana where I can put one on her and give her haste, but I'll take that. Because I have the backup one to kill something if he plays it.
Well, even though he showed us what was in our hand, like, our hand is pretty awkward because we want to be able to protect our fairies, so we actually just play this. Or, I'm sorry, I should have filtered first, technically, but we want to play that pass anyways.
That's 100% a victory for us.
Yeah, go ahead.
He spends a turn and doesn't put a fairy into play. That's super great. How like cheese do we want to give him? I'm seriously considering J-activating just because of her flip side being able to cancel automatic abilities. That kind of hoses a lot of his fairy shenanigans.
Only Vivian, the rest of them are activated.
Well, Water Sprite one.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Ooh, and Black Moon Fairy. Oh, no, okay, Black Moon Fairy I actually care about, so yeah, that's pretty good.
I think I'm just going to do this. Oh, I'm going to J.
Yep, you got it. I'm assuming we're swinging for 6, so I'll just shortcut and take 4 or 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely swing for 6. No, I'm gonna pass my turn. You can use that for. So wait, no, I'm actually gonna do it like this because I didn't realize you couldn't pay 2 seconds.
Oh, that's fine. We're running pretty low on options here, so we're gonna play Vivian and hope that it resolves.
Yeah, it resolves.
Put a protection of the fairy on her. Having that up is really awkward. We're going to do cheaty things with her. So move to end phase, first priority, second priority, cheaty things go. Yep, so our hand is super awkward.
Okay, so because of the nature of Apollo, we actually need to call the stone here. Because we want to get rid of that. I'm going to do that with the super.
Alright, you are... Nope, you have Apollo, so you can tap that. So we're going to cheat something into play. Which is awkward, because you're going to cancel it either way. No, don't you want to tap it? Wait, this can pay for our abilities too, right?
That's only judgments and guns.
Oh, so we can't, whew, we get away with it. Alright, I'm going to play a Black Moon Fairy. When it dies, I get Water Sprite back, basically.
Her trigger on this thing.
Yep.
I'm going to throw Match with the buff.
Well, it's a... Oh, yeah, it is. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so it would die. So we have to use... Yeah, so this can prevent the next damage, so he's basically forcing us to pop our protection. So we can't live.
If he doesn't do that, this one dies.
And then Vivian will die.
Makes him sack his Lucifer.
Yeah, we really don't have an option here, so we have to use protection to protect it. Sure. Alright, so then this will die. And then I get Water Sprite back. Ooh.
What's here? I'm gonna swing versus.
Sure. 28. So she'll end of my turn, she untaps. If I do it at the start of my turn, she gets +2. Can I kill your Kaguya? I could force a block. I'm gonna force a block with Lucifer. So we'll just go into my turn. Draw. Ooh, that's interesting. 3, 6. I'm gonna cheat a Water Sprite into play.
Oh.
Ah, no. Woof. Kaguya's Premonition.
What's that do?
It's the thing that gets a lot of counters. I'm just gonna do that to signify the number of fairy triggers.
Trigger.
So we have a few options. Like we can just force a Lucifer block here, and that seems fine. But if I call another stone, I can actually do more. 2, 4, 6, 8. We can do a lot of shenanigans if we had another Fairies Memoria. So we're gonna take a chance.
Cosmortil incoming in 3. 2.
Oh no, we don't, because we can just play the light one set. Yeah, we got this. We're gonna play a Flame Sprite.
Okay. Trigger.
And then we're gonna play a Moonbreeze Fairy.
So these all came into play this year.
Yes, that's why I'm keeping counters of this. I can just do it that way. Oh, I can just untap the Flame Sprite too, yeah. Play a Light Sprite for the last one. So we are going to swing at your Kaguya, and then we're gonna kill the Kaguya, because this one has haste. And then we are going to... like, untapping the Flame Sprite allows us to play more board control. Untapping our Vivian lets us play more things.
What's your...
It's a 12, 13. Because it also gets +2/+2 from this. We're going to untap our Vivian and then Judgment. Go ahead. And so, like, an important thing to note here, like, let's assume this is exactly the board state where we're at. Let's assume he's playing interdimensional, or whatever the sacrifice all but one card is called. This is the exact point where Reflect has it up. I was able to play all 4 of these last turn, and I can counter it. So it turns out that card's not as great against fairies as you'd want it to believe. It's a good card to have, don't get me wrong, but, like, this exact board state is why that card's not a fairy killer that everyone's calling it. I mean, yeah, there's virtually nothing we can do about this. This is just gonna bite the dust.
Attacking yourselves.
Attacking me?
Yeah.
We're going to take no blocks. Any effects before damage?
No.
I will at 22. I could have done some stuff, but I want to save the extra 200 damage buff for the start of my turn. I think that's going to be more relevant.
Like, I kind of wish I had another man. Like, maybe I should. Man, I need.
You have a Moonbreeze Elf, come on.
Yeah, I know, I need one more. I tapped that really stupid.
Fix it. You can fix it, it's fine.
Fix it. So I played this guy, right?
Yeah.
I want to tap it.
Isn't that exactly how you had it?
No, I had this one. Actually, I don't think it matters. No.
I'm assuming you're leaving up Seal plus Awakening, so it shouldn't matter. tutor and flip back. Oops. Now that I have to show you, sorry. Habit of playing Machina. I have to reveal that it's a qualitative search. Cut if you want to cut. All right. Oof. Start of my turn. Draw. All right. So we are going to do this. Cheat something into play. I'll play a water spray. Trigger. Reveal lane. Draw lane. Then we're going to tap this. Gain 6 to 28. And then we're going to move to untaps. Anything before I untap.
No.
So this has one of those triggers on it. We're going to tap call a stone. If he has a counterspell, he has a counterspell, but we have to go for it. Order the Sacred Queen. Yep. We're going to play a Flame Sprite to get the second trigger.
Made it super done.
It should be a lot of damage because they're all getting plus 400, plus 400. And I can pump one by a plus 200. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. So yeah, it should mostly, unless you have any other, because it buffs them out of bow range, so you can't kill one of them, and then they all have flying. All right, so we're gonna play one more game just to get our 3 games in. Darryl will be on the play again. Again, some sideboarding options. A lot of the decks were going for like an Arthur stun deck, I guess, for lack of a better term. They had Arthur and the Moon that taps stuff, some stuff like that. Just not sure that's the direction you want to take the deck, but it definitely is an option.
I feel like in this matchup, this should be Arthur, to be honest.
What should be? Izanagi? Well, I mean, I can still, instead of tutoring, I'll just bounce it with Reflect instead. I mean, I guess I have to see an orb then, but still, there's some outs to it. I'll just give them all like plus 10 again. That's all I'll do. And that's the story of how one fairy killed Arthur.
Yeah, it's happened. Like not having Flame King show makes me really sad in this matchup.
Yeah. Not having to play Nemu anymore is actually great because we can just play Heavenly Garden now because that's the way the format is. And it turns out being able to tap down their land slot that has all the necromancies on it is hilarious.
That's great. Like Alice Cluster, like anything additional is going to be great.
Yep.
There's no good addition removal.
Okay. Are you playing light? Nope. Good. All my additions are sticking.
Done it. Wait, is Bowman not Alice Cluster?
Oh, it's not. That's CMF. CMF? I think it was CMF. Alright, we're going to see all the fairies memorials this game instead of just one. Ugh.
I mean, we're just keeping this in. This sounds great.
This Flame Sprite's fine if we had a Memoria, and having Vivian is kind of unnecessary. But I think the other 3 we just ship.
Like getting these in the same hand.
Oh, jeez. Alright, that feels great.
Especially against this deck. This is the kind of start.
Alright, well, triple Vivian's not a good opener, believe it or not. We're just going to say go. Or you're on the plate, duh.
Yeah, what are you doing? Sure. Because we can use Moon like it was green. We're gonna play that.
Yep.
And we're just gonna yellow.
Hopefully you just never see red. That's our game plan. Alright, well, we're going to automatically filter because no matter what I draw, one of these is going to the bottom, so. Draw a card. Alright, this hand's a poop. Yep, this is our game to absolutely lose. Go ahead.
Oh, hey, where this is going. Callstone, red one time.
Yes. For 5? I mean, for 3, but 5 too. Yeah, jeez.
So we're gonna cast Magical Awaken off our deck for 3. Which I think is all of them.
Yeah, it plays 3. We're, wow.
This is pretty good. Because these will just kill anything he plays.
Yeah, that's 3 kill spells basically. That feels alright.
And then having Cool Powers to just keep doing it.
Yeah, it's like you can bounce it and then you can. Oh, is that good?
Turns out.
I don't know how we're winning this game, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, we have to bait out the early matchsticks so our Vivian doesn't just die, but at the same token, like, that's not exactly where we want to be. Neat.
Good.
Oh, there's our 1-drop, I guess. Call Stone. Filter. Oops, not 2 to the bottom, just 1 to the bottom. Yeah, I get it. I understand what you're doing.
Sorry. This brings back good memories.
I gotta play something.
Resolves.
Great. Pass.
In your turn.
Buffett? Just, no. Go. Feels bad, man. Feels real bad.
Great.
Here, I'm not gonna make the same mistake. Before you untap, I'm gonna tap this down. Let's not make the same misplay twice on camera. Have you been okay? Sure, seems great. Seems great.
That's pretty cool.
Casual knocking construction going on apparently.
Go ahead.
Alright, draw a super relevant card, tap. Oh, look at that. We got something.
We done it. Wanna reveal one?
I'm gonna reveal something, I'll tell you in a minute. Oh no, because you have 2 more matchsticks, so I can't even play the Vivian.
Our hand's great.
Wow. Alright, we're gonna play and reveal a water sprite.
You got it.
This is just not your day.
Sure. Filter. Wow, I don't know. Like, we want the water sprites to keep trying to refill our hand. I should be in 3. Go ahead.
Your turn.
Kill them both, right? Yep.
We've done it. Draw.
Don't mind me being sassy.
Cover. I can't think of a better draw than the one I just drew, to be honest with you.
Another matchstick?
We've done it.
Alright, well, we're going to concede this game.
Trigger. What do I get? How many counters?
2 + 1, 1.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna wake up from the green.
Alright, we're going to play out this game for Darryl, but,
let me get my rubbins. Swing for 6.
yeah, we're super dead.
Swing for 9, I think.
27. Hopefully I did that right, I don't even know.
Go ahead. We're leaving this open for reasons. It's not, like, attacking with it's not worth the 1 damage.
Call Stone. Real water sprite. Play the water sprite. Play another water sprite. And this is us just trying to fill our hand, basically, with stuff.
We need things to do.
And these ones can at least live through 1 matchstick, so that helps. Or not, if I pump it. I haven't used my pump yet.
I mean, if you get them to waste it on that, that's probably fine.
Try to play this protection on this water sprite.
Response.
I'm gonna pump it.
Feels great.
Play a Moonbreeze Fairy.
Response.
Go.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, we don't have anything this game. Turns out.
Man, somebody else with that.
Someone's really knocking on that roof. Feels great. Yeah, it turns out double matchstick girl awakened for 3.
Like, this is probably
pretty
just
good.
fine to do this. We're gonna call this down. And we're gonna play Lucifer. Swing for 12.
15.
I don't think there's any.
I don't know how I lose. Or you. I don't know how I win, you lose.
I can't think of anything.
Shining Strike to Lucifer because I'm dead just
You got it.
to everything. Yeah. Like, we can bounce something, that helps, right? Yeah, that doesn't feel great. Vivian.
Sure. Like it really stinks. There's like no good bounce target. Like, do you want to bounce the elf?
Well, I'll give her. I'm trying to think of, or I guess we filter. So let's assume I filtered. I was trying to think of what to do with the modes.
Yeah.
Great.
It's a weird spot. Like, you need to bounce something so you don't die, but yeah. Trigger.
Neat. Go. But I'm pretty sure we're still just dead, it turns out.
I'm gonna bounce the match.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's right, but it feels right. If it feels as good, it can't be wrong. For 2. I'll do graveyard.
Yep. Hold on. It deals for 8, so I can't even. Like, we can put a Flame Strike in response so he doesn't get all the value, but that still taps down one of our blockers and isn't helping us that much, it turns out. So, yeah.
So what are these now? These are 4 7s? 4 5s?
4 5s.
I mean, we're still probably in the middle game.
Yeah, like there's no good blocks here for me or anything that can really, because this has flying as well. I mean, not that that's super relevant here, but for. So no matter what, he just kills both these guys before I can do much about it. Because he can. Sorry, we'll go through this.
Okay.
So I try to block. He uses a matchstick and a bow to kill it. I take 9 from Lucifer, just so people can see this. So I go to 6. He swings with, let's say, Kaguya. Like, I'm just dead at it anyways, but he swings with Kaguya and then he can just burn off.
It ends like this.
Yeah. Bounce 1, still just the deadest. You have to use 2 matchsticks for the second one to get through lethal, but whatever. Your three matchsticks plus a bow is good enough. That's it. Alright, so that's probably how that matchup is supposed to go.
Like,
that's a little bit better of an idea.
This deck's great. I mean, I think it's cool. I mean, I think for Alice Cluster, like, Kaguya is going to be pretty good. But to me, and this is just my personal opinion, I don't know. This feels more like a. How do I associate this without saying magic terms?
Just say magic terms. People
Like, if you've ever played like a Delver deck in Modern, that's what this feels like, where it's tempo. And
oh, don't say those words. Woo!
Yeah, someone's gonna get fired up. But like, and these kind of decks have always had a problem with these kind of decks that are just like,
swarm based.
Yeah, you're basically trying to one for one the important things, and this deck is just, by the time something is an eligible target for any of your removal, it's already done its job and buff the team. But like, I think this deck's great. I think it's pretty cool. Like, Kaguya is really strong. Like, after watching Chase play with it, like, the card's nuts. I kind of discounted it. I didn't think it was going to be that great, but it's pretty good.
Well, it's even better in Alice block too. Like, all these stones are amazing, it turns out.
I think this is going to be one of the real players, and when Alice Cluster comes out, or whenever they start playing it, you know what I mean? Not when it comes out. But.
Yeah, so I definitely had a lot of fun with these decks. I think there's a lot of play to be had in Alice Cluster.
Like I said, I think this guy, I mean, I don't know, like, again, personal opinion, I think this guy's too slow for what this deck's trying to do. To me, this is more of a control card. Like, I think with this deck, you want to curve out at 5. You know, this is the top end of your curve, I feel like. But other than that, I mean, like, these guys are great in this deck because, you know, they have Awakening, and sometimes you get value off of this, other than just the Kaguya buffs, but.
And a lot of times people are playing Lancelot-based decks still, so it's a great card against them.
I don't know, that's my opinion of the deck. I think whoever built it did a really good job. I think the deck's super sweet. I probably played it really bad, because like I said, this is the first time I've ever actually played with Kaguya. The ruler that I'm on right now is Shion, so like, to me, nothing else exists, but.
Turns out everyone on our team except me is playing Shion right now.
She's great, man. She's just so great.
I'm the loser of the group, apparently.
But I think this deck's great. Whoever built it did a really good job. I think the deck's really good. Fun to play, too.
Yeah, and again, guys, we'll have a link to the deck spotlight in the description, so make sure to check that out. Hit up gamersgauntlet.net for all your Force Will singles. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And let us know what kind of decks you guys want to see next. Like, there's a lot of stuff in Alice Cluster that we're really excited to be doing, so.
Machina's great.
We'll have more Machina stuff up soon, too, and I know a lot of people are excited for A4, so. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next 6 Stages Gaming Duel Series video. Have a good one.
Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and leave us a comment with what you thought of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to 6 Sage Gaming and check out some of the deck spotlights, Duel series, and Force of Community videos that are already on the channel. We also have a Facebook and a Twitter, so feel free to find us there. Lastly, if you have a deck that you would like featured in a video, be sure to drop us a comment below. Until next time, take it easy.